Yo, welcome in to another episode of the Raider Ragu Show. I got my main man and a, a, a veteran to the show, but we ain't seen him in a minute, y'all. Welcome back, Raider Ant. We was calling him Raider Ant when he left. So
We'll
Raider Ant's in
continue
the
that.
house. I got Marv in the house. And we about to recap this whole 49er game and get on to the 53-man roster and see what's really going on in Raider Land. What's going on, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. Everything is on the up and up. You know, taking control of my life and doing what's right. So
Right. Glad to have you back, man.
I'm excited to talk Raider football with y'all. It's been a minute. As JC pointed out on the last episode when I hopped on for a second, say what's up there, but I hadn't been on. I didn't even know I hadn't been on since April 1st after the Gators won the national championship. So um,
Right. And the hoop. Wow, man, that was a
That
minute.
was a minute ago.
I,
Damn.
I I just had to mention the Gators winning the national championship for Jay Will. I know he'll be watching and listening. So, but
Coop, what up,
I'll
man?
keep everything Raiders after that. So, what's up, Coop?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just happy to see you, bruh. And happy to be
Appreciate it.
back on the greatest show of all time, the Raider Ragu Show. So I'm here to talk. I had to pay do my respects and put some Raiders on there.
Look at my guy.
So I ain't
That's a
gonna.
cold flick right there.
Oh,
Yeah, that is
appreciate that,
cold.
man. That's one of my favorites, man. It's the
Yeah,
Man.
it
Crosby,
is
bro.
cold.
It's the Crosby,
So
man.
glad to have y'all, man. Check it out, though. Look, like, share, comment, subscribe to the show on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Audio portion, please download the show. Put it on auto download. That way you ain't got to worry about it. It'll download like only 5 or 6 at a time, and it'll kick them off as you
Yeah.
go. And that's what we need you to do on that part of it. Also,
Also, one more
go
fault.
ahead, Coop.
I just want to say congratulations on the 100 audio episodes to you.
Thank you, brother.
I peeped that. I wanted to
Oh
say
wow!
I forgot to say something yesterday, but I want to say congratulations to you, brother. And
Yeah,
just
thank you,
keep the
man.
Congratulations!
marathon going, man. I'm
Yeah,
proud of you, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Thanks to y'all too. Y'all, both of y'all was on, several of those episodes, man. So
Yes, sir.
oh, it
shout
ain't
out
nothing
to
but
y'all as
fun.
well, man, and everybody else that help get there. Raider Ragu Show. Let's not forget my sponsor, shebangboutique.com. SHE bangboutique.com. Go over there and get your girl some fly. Bam, do that for me.
Yes.
Beat demons in your ear, in your ear, in your
All right, y'all. So let's get right into it. And good to have you back, man. I wanna know. I'm interested to see what you think, bro, because I ain't talked to you about this year's team
Yeah.
at all. Like
Yeah.
off camera, on camera, at all. This is gonna be my first time hollering at my guy about the squad. So
Ooh, yeah.
I know you like the dog that's been on the trip in the car with the fam, and they open that door, you ready to jump out the thing and talk about just about everything. So first,
Yeah.
before we even break down the 49er game, what you want to do, have some general thoughts on what you think about the squad coming up until now? Because
Yeah.
we ain't talked to you in so long.
Yeah. I think the squad has quite a bit of young talent. I think these last two drafts they've made even though the regimes have changed, they've made a point to an emphasis to get athletic young players who are eager to play football. Um, you know, especially with our defensive backs. They seem like, taller players, all above 6 foot. As we've seen that Jacorian Bennett has now been sent to the Eagles.
Mm.
Hope he has a speedy recovery as he was injured in the most recent preseason game. Not sure what the update is on that. but Darian Richardson's like what 6'2", so our safeties, one of them is like what 6'3", I think.
Well, IPM is 6'3", and I think Chin is 6'4", actually. Those guys
Oh
are big.
wow, yeah, okay. So yeah, but from what I saw in the first couple preseason games, there's some things that need tightening up, but I think that I'm eager to see what the defensive tackles really do, considering that we had the whole Wilkins situation where he's now been released from the team after that whole debacle. I was honestly
Every year we
surprised.
got some type of fucking shenanigans, bro. I meant to
Oh my gosh,
I
every
meant to
year.
holler at you about that when that was going on, but it's over. We ain't. Let's not even
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
just over.
like I said, the whole debacle with that, it was a little bit frustrating hearing that. Uh, how I felt about the draft. Overall, I was pleased, even though I was like lose out at the end of the year so we could get the unicorn Travis Hunter, but that's neither here nor there. Genty has looked fairly well these first two games. Well, the first game wasn't much. Only got 3 carries. I think
They played that one series, yeah.
yeah, everybody's freaking out because he had -1 yards. The next game we saw his contact balance look very good. He took a couple of big hits from safeties and linebackers and kind of bounced off of them and kept on pushing. You know, um, I think Max will be Max. I'm excited to see if they'll make a push here for a couple of more free agents. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Well,
not free agents. Excuse me, a couple of trades. Maybe. Trey Hendrickson is out there. He's been reportedly, I guess that allegedly we're the front runner, but I don't necessarily pay attention to trade rumors too much because they're
all right,
just
so
rumors for the
hold
most
on, hold
part.
on. We going I'm gonna pause you right there.
Oh, I jumped ahead. My bad. My bad.
No, no. I'm saying I want to ask you something.
Oh, okay.
So you are John Spytek.
Hmm.
Trey Hendrickson obviously available. What are you? What is deal breaker? What would you be willing to give up for Trey Hendrickson? You and Spytek.
That's a dope ass name. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry. That's the new name, Ant Spy Tech now. That's a dope ass name.
The only reason I say this, because I do think that this player will probably make an eventual turn, but I'd probably say Kuntz and maybe a third or a second, maybe. The first is a deal breaker. You getting a young player who's proven that he can be a pass rusher in this league. Yes, he's coming off an injury, but he's only a 1 year contract. We're gonna have to pay 30 mil to Trey Hendrickson that he's asking for. So at most a second, but probably a third. I'm not
So it's
giving
the
you. I'm
second
not.
though.
But yeah, I'll give you a young player, maybe even Wilson. Hey, maybe if we could talk them into taking Wilson, Tyree Wilson. I don't know. Maybe a
Wilson
third.
and a top 100 pick.
Yeah, I give him a third, but I could see I'd see them asking for somebody more like Kuntz, who's proven that he's had a double-digit sack season, but he's coming off an injury, and then I give you a third, but I'm not giving you more than a second, with me having to pay him $30 million a year.
Second, now we talking, top 60.
Yeah,
Uh, okay. I mean, I
that's
think
why
I
I
would be
said
almost,
I would prefer the third. I would
yeah.
prefer the
Yeah.
third. I would definitely consider it if you say, hey, can I get Kuntz in a second? I'm like, okay. Because Trey Hendrickson, I mean, he led the league in sacks. I mean, that's not anything to sneeze at,
That's not the
So, but you're still on the hook for that 30 million. So now, if they ask for a first and a young at that point, I'm walking off because it's just too much money.
What about, okay, they say, we don't want Kuntz or Wilson, but we'll take your first round pick. Would you do that with Trey Hendrickson, 30 years old? Come on, Ant Spike Tech.
What's Trey Hendrickson injury history looking like?
I'm not
How
gonna
much
lie
has
to
he
you,
played?
Ed. Yeah, he don't really have nothing major on his injury report like that. Nothing that was like serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold
I,
on.
so it's like, yeah,
Because like
let's check the Carfax, y'all.
I'm not even
Yeah,
trying to
let's check
be
the
funny,
Carfax on it.
but like
Let's
these things do matter, you know?
They do. I'm not gonna lie to you, and
Okay.
your first idea, I would have done that probably because I would have give up Wilson and Kuntz because yeah, getting Henderson and Crosby on the same line, and then if they don't pan out, y'all got a young hungry over there. My guy from Minnesota, what's his name, Joyner, got some young DNs over there, so I wouldn't mind giving up Kuntz and Tyree.
They can get
So
both. I'll
since,
give
since
them one. They can
2021,
get
since he's
one or
been
the
a
other.
Bengal,
Or one or
he's
the other.
played.
Yeah, I'll give
Oh,
one or the other. That I think
oh,
asking for
not both
both
of
is.
them. Oh,
I
okay.
think asking for both is asking a little bit too much.
Facts. Okay.
Since he's been a Bengal in 2021, he's played in at least 15 games
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I see that he's
per
only
year.
missed one game due to
Trust me,
a hand wrist fracture.
that's an
So
AFC North guy. I know. Yeah,
so
he ain't missed nothing.
you know what? Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you,
Bless you.
gentlemen.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
But you know what? For just a first only, I might swing that. I might swing that because there's injury history and everything. Like we said, he's the best ability is availability, and then on top
Facts.
of that, he has talent.
Mhm.
And now you got. I mean, if you're gonna double team Max, what you gonna do? Leave Trey Hendrickson 1-on-1, and we
Ooh,
know that isn't ideal. So
facts.
hey, I pull the trigger for a first. You know what? I pull the trigger for a first. I give you.
Um,
You know what? I could see. I could give you because since I still haven't seen that huge game changer. I give you Tyree in the first for Trey Hendrickson.
oh, wow. Wow.
I
Wow.
still haven't seen that game changer, so I reevaluate that. I give you Tyree. If you now Kuntz is at most a second. Kuntz is at most a second, but Tyree, I give you a first.
And the first round pick. All right.
I could see why you would ask for also a first round pick because there's no guarantee that Wilson is gonna still develop. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen flashes, but I
Yeah.
mean, hey, you see flashes from rotational players all the time, which there's nothing wrong with being a rotational player in this league at all. They're needed. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like money be damned. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we have the cap space. We got 30 million in cap space right now.
And I don't give a damn if you had to go to the threshold or whatever. You spent last year when you sabotaged AP stacking billions, bro. So you got cash. So if you want to fucking win, that's
Yeah.
my only criteria for this, bro. If we serious about fucking winning, you understand what I'm saying? But I would not give Tyree Ann a first round pick though. But I would do whatever besides that to get him here. Also, and I got another one for you. So, Sporting News was saying that they heard rumblings of a mayor and a fourth rounder, later round, not a, I don't think a top 100. Mayor and a fourth for Tyreek Hill. Do you do that trade?
I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. Tyreek is very talented. I think he still has a couple good years left in front of him, but that is expensive price tag.
So
That
he
is an
makes
expensive price
he.
tag.
So let me tell you. He would want a new deal, right? Of course. Um, he's due to make 27 and some change. Um, next season, this coming season, I mean. So the way I see it, that's a little 3 years, 100, but really 2 years for 66, and get him on out of here. You know what I'm saying? He comes over, 33, no, 32 years old. He
He's
played
31.
32, 33,
He's 30.
34 as a Raider. He makes 27, and then 33 and 33, and then we get out of it and let him go on. Me personally, man, I do that deal. I've seen enough from the other younger tight ends. Mayer has, I've been hearing about him in camp this year, and I hear about him in camp every year, though, man. Um, but Kelly has the plan for him, all this.
I, my thing was I just felt like his first year we saw the flashes, we saw what he could do, and then last year we were sold a dream from what's the fraud? God damn, Luke Getzey. Luke Getzey, fuck ass, talking about, yeah, we're gonna run a lot of two tight end personnel. Yeah, we're gonna get him. I didn't see him out there on the field, and then he had his personal situation, that
yeah.
was going on away from football. I I think the kid has something in take, but I mean, when you put it that way, I mean, it is Tyreek Hill, and speed does kill. It's
So now
just
we talk about putting Bowers, Myers, Hill, Genty
and
out on
Thornton
the
out
field.
there.
You know,
That is, I
Bring
mean,
Hendricks. So also, this
because
is what I can
because
say too,
because
man.
I
Hey,
mean,
cool.
because
Like, man,
between if you did because my thing is I'm a little bit more concerned with the defensive side of the football. So I'm
okay.
like they wouldn't be able to swing both of those trades. That's the only reason I would say I put second to Tyreek Hill. Now that when you put it that way, would I make that deal if I couldn't make the Hendrickson deal? Yes. Because when you put Hill,
So
if you put a team out there with Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers, Tyreek Hill, and then Thornton out there, I mean Thornton and Hill are just they jump off the page
you
with
got
speed.
they got 35 over right now. So now we need to trade Combs for Hendrickson, right? Hendrickson's deal ain't gonna be until next year's cap, right? So
Yeah,
this year, Hendrickson would be playing for whatever he was about to play for right now.
right.
So that's something light. I think like what, 17 or something?
Let's see.
Tyreek gonna make 27. So we would have to trade Combs and Mayer. If I'm not mistaken, that's enough to offset the Tyreek contract and make that 35 mil fit, bro. And if not, we got a couple other areas we can trim. You know what I'm saying? So we could do both.
Hendrickson is making 21 million.
21. So we would need to, we got 35. So we got 21 with 48 mil, and we got 35. So we got to get rid of 13. Yeah, bro. Mayer and Colts will do it. Trading Mayer and Colts would do it, man. Do it.
All right.
All right. Anything else you want to say about the team that you saw that you want to get caught up on before we talk about the 49?
No, I'm good.
This is what I was gonna say. The DBs, and without going into the 49er game already, the DBs have been unimpressive to me, bro.
Yeah.
And Trey, if we could only get one of them, I would rather it be Trey. That's what I will say that.
That was my whole that's my whole thing because I just think that they probably want to leave some flexibility, with cap space. They probably don't want
Just in case something
to.
happens. Yeah.
Exactly. So I would think that Hendrickson is more of a team need because I haven't necessarily been impressed with the gameplay of the DBs.
Mhm.
And what more way to help them out is
We,
than
we,
to get
we're
more
going to
pass
need
rush.
somebody to get home to the QB.
Exactly, and throw the
Yeah.
football faster than he wants to throw the football. So
Yeah.
What about Asante Samuel Jr.? He's still on the market. Would y'all try to go sign him?
I don't,
hey,
I don't know if he's a Pete Carroll guy because at
Yeah.
this
he's
point
short. I mean,
they should have
uh,
already brought him in at
yeah,
least and worked him out.
isn't Asante Samuel Jr. like 5'10"? I'm not trying to
Oh
be
yeah, he is short.
so
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
not a Pete Carroll
not to
guy.
say he can't play. It's just Pete Carroll has a certain type of prototype that he
I
likes
do.
at DB.
It's true.
He would
Yeah,
play
he's
a little
5'10".
nickel over here at best with Petey
Mm-hmm.
now, man. So
Damn.
all right. So good shit, man. Let's go with you into the game, man. You saw the game? Did you see the 49 game?
No, I didn't get to see the game, but I saw some of the tape. I didn't see the whole game. I saw like the last couple minutes. I saw that terrible pick that Aiden O'Connell threw. I saw that terrible pick that yeah, Miller threw. I was not pleased with how either one of them really performed overall. But that was all
Yeah.
I really about saw. But I saw mostly like tape. I didn't see the game.
So let me let me get a little unprofessional for one, just like a half a segment, right quick. It's too many it's too many goddamn fans of the other team at the games, bro. It's embarrassing. Um, Davis, however, can't help himself, bro, because he's making so much bread. The prices of the seats are out of this world. And I'm
Yeah.
tired of looking up there and seeing a bunch of red when we play the 49ers, a bunch of whatever the fuck the color is when we play the other teams, bro. So
Yeah, but it's like they said, Ragu, the other teams, that's the one away game that they'll go to. Because when they see Vegas on the schedule, they're like, oh, I can turn this into a vacation. And for the average fan, they can't swing that parking. They can't swing that for the tickets. They can't swing that for the food, bro. It's too much.
no, you're right, bro. The seats are
Mm.
ridiculous. The cost of the getting in there,
Just
just getting
getting
the seat
in, bro.
in there is ridiculous. So that's what I'm saying. He can't help himself. He making so much bread, he don't even care that we don't have a home field. I'm saying, look, this is, and you like, the people listening or watching might be like, well, what the fuck you want him to do, homie? Something can be done because I've been a part of this on the reverse in San Diego for years when they played at Jack Murphy Stadium and the Raiders and the fans used to straight invade that motherfucker and it would be like it was a Raider game,
Mhm.
home game. What they did, so first of all with Davis, you gotta lower the prices, bro. Quit being so damn greedy, man. Have a certain amount of seats that's fucking affordable, bro. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you want to go to a Raider game, you got to buy 2 or 3 other games. That's the way they shut that shit down. So now to go down to San Diego, we used to have to buy 4 San Diego games. No way we was doing that. Oh,
Yeah,
they
fuck
cut
that.
it. That's how you cut
Yeah,
this shit,
Crazy.
man.
fuck that.
That's how you cut this shit.
Crazy. Crazy.
Anyway, all right. So
That's
in the game,
crazy.
the Niner game, we was talking about Tyree earlier, bro. Tyree was impressive on the first drive, and he didn't get no sacks, but he had 2 crucial pressures that caused the drive to stall. And
Where was
the
he
DBs
playing at?
needed. The DBs have to have pressure because I ain't gonna say so much because they not good, bro, but they trying to learn a new technique. Like Pete Carroll wants you to stay over the top of the receiver, bro. He never wants you in a chase mode on a receiver. He wants to keep everything in front of you and basically have a 8-man box nearly at all times. The thing is, the guys are learning that, and dudes are breaking them off with these routes, man. And it doesn't look good right now. So to combat that, they have to have pressure. And on that first drive, besides Max, Tyree got a couple of good pressures, man, on that first drive. So he was impressive.
What position was he playing? Was he playing tackle or in on?
He was playing in. He was playing
Okay.
in on both of the times when he did what he did. I would be lying to you if thoughts of here we go again or thoughts of we're cursed crept into my mind when Genty went head up with the backer and then got to dangling his shoulder and grimacing as he's walking off the field.
Oh.
Man, he goes in the blue tent. The thoughts of here goes our season. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, he came out in the next series, and it was like, you know how that song, that little sound of harmony comes, like, I was like, oh man, there the boy go. And then when he got it, I immediately ran a motherfucker over. I'm like, oh yeah, we got one. We got one. So he got his welcome to the NFL moment, and then came right back from it and welcomed some niggas back to the NFL himself. So impressed with Genty, the draft pick. Impressed. I talked shit about Mayer, so I gotta be fair, right? Mayer caught a meaningful ball, finally. He caught the ball, so everybody saw Genty's 1-yard run. Well, Mayer caught the ball right there on the one and got us right there on a third down play from Geno. So shout out to him. And this is what I want to get to. We're gonna get into this though, but let me just say it like this. Sincere is the shiftiest back, bro. As far as, you know what I mean, making a guy miss or whatever. He's the best on our team at that. I haven't seen
I mean,
anything.
I like what I saw from him last year when,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
those late games, he was like one of the only backs to get a 100-yard game, damn it. Yeah.
He was the only back that could get yards.
Yeah, at one
Really?
point. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
So, we're gonna talk about the roster in a minute, but man, I'm thinking he practice squad, and then somebody in the league is gonna be like, fuck that, bro. We get it. We taking this dude. So
Yeah.
I'm afraid we might be coming down to the last days of Sincere McCormick in the silver and black. But
It'd be the
Colin
last.
Johnson, number 17, the tall guy. What you think
Yeah.
of him? You get him you see any reps of him in the games before this?
No, but I saw a couple highlights there on Twitter. I seen that he's looked pretty decent. A lot of people are saying that they want him to make the team.
I do. I'm one of them. I'm one of
Okay.
them. Yeah.
Him and what's the other receiver? I saw a couple glimpses of him. Hold on. What was that other receiver? Hold on. No, hold on. Was it Jackson?
That's Bo's nephew.
Yeah, Shedrick Jackson. I would like to see him make the team. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been impressed with Tommy a lot much. I feel like he needs a year on the practice squad before becoming a true NFL receiver.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But I would like to see Shedrick Jackson make the team.
So that's Bo's nephew too, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I saw in the Niner game mostly. And we're not gonna harp too much on it. O-line looked okay. O-line looked okay. Defensively, though, they're not ready, I don't think. Cool. You see our game?
Oh, Genty. He took some hits, he got some hits, and he proved he could do NFL material, man. So shout out to Genty, man.
He
I was
did prove that.
definitely impressed. I expected Cam Miller to be Cam Miller, throwing picks as he usually do. That could cost y'all the game. So it was a surprise. I'm not impressed with Cam Miller as a quarterback, to be honest with you, though. As far as Cedric, I kind of hope he don't make y'all team because I wanted him. You know, Auburn kid, I loved him. You know, but he, like Ed said, he's a good receiver, man. And I hope, like you said, I wish him the best to be on y'all, or if not, come on to us, please. But you know, I ain't gonna
Cool.
take it there. I ain't gonna take it
Cool.
there.
You gonna have some cats in the nation on your
I know,
helmet because
I know.
they on Cam Miller. They jocking him. After the
Yeah,
first game, they wanted to get rid of Aiden
yeah,
and elevate him to the number 2 QB after that first game, the first little preseason game.
really.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I didn't necessarily blame them because Aiden has not looked like that pick that he threw in the Niners game. I was just like, bro, that come on, bro, come on, bro. You was looking right at like, come on, bro. He
Yeah,
knew you was throwing that football. Everybody in the stadium knew you was throwing that football.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Um. So yeah. Okay. Good shit. Cool.
Yeah.
Um. So
But I'm not impressed with Cam Miller yet either. Like
Mm-mm.
I'm not ready to hand him the reins of
No,
QB2 either.
that's probably a player that I would say could probably be cut or on your practice squad. And
I think they'll probably put
cool.
him
You
on
want to
practice
cut the
squad.
kid? We just drafted the kid. Cool. You
hey,
want to cut?
hey, I understand, but listen, 53 men, you think he should be one of them?
No, I
If
didn't
we
say that.
Yeah, I was about to say, come on, Raku. Let's keep it, as you would say, let's keep it 1,000 out here.
if
You
we
know,
really if
listen.
we really want to keep it 1,000 wild, there's a kid that should have been drafted rounds far before he was drafted that I wanted to get, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I just like I said, I'm a football. You know me, I'm a football guy. It don't
Absolutely.
matter from the Steelers to the Raiders. It don't matter. I just feel like you just can look at somebody and be like, they don't got it. The one receiver on your team, Alex Back?
Bachman. Bachman.
Hell no, he ain't got it either.
Get him out of here.
Cut him,
So
cut him.
let,
Just, I
let's
mean,
get
it's
into it
just,
then.
yeah.
Let's hope. Let's go into the roster then.
All right.
Quarterback position. Um. So you guys thinking they might should go try to find another veteran as an emergency third quarterback or what? I know so Gino and Aiden, right? And
Yeah.
um Miller, practice squad?
I got Miller going to the practice squad. I think he needs a year on the practice squad at least before he's a NFL quarterback. I mean, he has some athleticism.
Yeah.
You know, that's evident. Um, he's won games at a very high FCS school. I mean, North Dakota
Fine.
State
Two
isn't
names, right?
yeah
That's
isn't a
fine.
isn't a school to sneeze at by any means. But I I just don't think that his necessarily processing and anticipation is there on the NFL level quite yet. So a year in the practice squad, I think will do a good, and then next year he'll be ready to battle for possibly QB2. And depending on how driven the kid is, hell, you never know. Somebody, hey, you just never know. He could challenge Gino for QB1. You never know. I'm not saying I'm anticipating that, but you just never know how driven some people are and how they develop. It just happens.
So Gino, Aiden, Miller to the practice squad. Two QBs.
Yeah, two QBs right now. Yeah.
Better see if Tommy will go back to the QB position.
We're
I'm
gonna get to him. We're gonna get to him.
I mean, Cam, don't get me wrong, he played good in the Seattle game, but it's just got to be consistent though. You know what I
Yeah, that's
mean?
what I said. That year
Got to be
squad
consistent.
help him, and you know,
Yeah,
I think he's a practice squad guy, a practice
practice squad.
squad guy.
Yeah,
Uh, and easy call too because uh, we got Gino first of all,
yeah.
yeah,
and he's an FCS kid, right? So we want to make sure he gets don't get overwhelmed, right? There's only been one of them kids that came and stepped right in, and that was Wentz. And then once he got hurt, he never really was there
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta bring those FCS kids along slowly because they was, it's like they going up a level and a half instead of just one
Yeah.
level, So yeah, practice squad for him. All right, now here's where it gets tough.
Mm-hmm.
What running backs are they gonna keep? And Coop, you can chime in as well. Well, how many you think they're gonna keep, and who are they?
If it were me, I'd
Yeah,
keep
man, fight
Genty.
that. Yeah, go.
I would keep Genty, obviously. Mostert, Laube, and McCormick. I'm getting Zamir White up out of here. I'm sorry. It's time. It's time. If it
Uh,
were me, it's time.
uh,
I've seen
man,
enough.
see,
Go ahead.
that's
Go
I've
a
ahead.
hot
seen
take.
enough. I've
That's
seen
a hot
enough.
take because he's had a great camp.
Nah, that don't cut it though.
He's had a
It does.
he's
It
had
does.
a great camp
It don't cut it though,
since
Ragu.
last year. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we said this last year, Ragu. It don't cut it though, bro.
We certainly did. We certainly did say it last year.
I gotta go with that. Genty, Raheem. I don't know. I like Collier though. Collier pretty good.
I just think
But
Dylan
I do it
Lave
too.
has a Lave
but if
Coop.
has a
but if
La-
in the 5 receiver offense though, I'll put Lil Dylan in there because he can catch.
yeah, and he has more special teams
Yeah,
uh
Dylan will be
ability.
good on special teams. Zamir gotta go though.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Chip Kelly can get real wicked with Dylan Lave out there,
Yeah,
running. He could run a little couple two back sets, Dylan out
sure
wide
can.
and Ashton in the backfield and get real funky with it.
You know how I look at Dylan and Greco? Since he's from a school, a New Hampshire school, he's like that Cup. Remember we said we read Cup's numbers when he was in school. Go
Hmm.
look at Dylan's numbers in New Hampshire's. Y'all got a secret weapon right there. I'm trying to tell you. That's like that
No,
Cooper
he
Cup
was
at
the
the
man.
college.
Yeah,
Who? Yeah, that's what I'm
he was.
saying. Like,
He was the guy there. Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
it was just I ain't gonna lie, he got popped once he had got his chance, and it was just like the
Yeah.
coaching staff lost complete faith in him, and because he
Yeah.
fumbled, and it's just like,
Your boy TJ did that.
yeah,
Coop.
and
I know.
I'm just like, damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it was his welcome to the NFL moment. I mean, T.J.
Yeah.
Watt ain't nobody to sneeze at. I mean, how many football players has he peanut punched the football from? Come on now, I just felt like,
Well, he did
man.
two guys like that in one football game against us. Anyway,
But yeah, so I feel like Dylan
Right.
Lave deserves another chance this year. I'm sorry, I've seen enough from Zamir White. I've seen enough
Yeah.
to know what I'm getting.
Genty is the no-brainer, right? So outside of Genty, the rest of them are not no-brainers, right? We know
I think
Genty,
I
the
think
sixth overall
Mostert
pick.
I think Mostert is probably definitely gonna make the team. I just think that's a second one, that veteran presence. He does have a nose for the end zone, uh, and things like that. So I think he's probably second on brainer. But after that, the rest of them are kind of up for grabs. And I think that this last week of practice, as well as preseason game, could determine who's the third and fourth back. Possibly, we'll see who gets a lot of carries and reps and stuff. But we'll just have to see. I mean, like I said, if it was me, I'd keep Sincere McCormick and Dylan Lave. But most seem to think that it's going to be Mostert, White, and probably Lave. They think McCormick's going to be the surprise cut, which would be unfortunate.
So, this is the position right here where I would not want to be John Spytek and them. You got to call one of these guys in and tell them, either A, you're cut, or B, we putting you on the practice squad. I like Collier too. Cool. To me, he's kind of thirsty. He runs a little bit harder than these guys.
Yeah.
But with that said, Sincere has yet to get through a whole season, man.
Yeah.
Laube is, got a little asterisk by his name in this position group because really he is a kick returner and a gunner, really, and that's what he's gonna be. That's what he's gonna be, for the Raiders. The running back is just like his position that he plays. He won't get much carries, if any carries at all, I don't think.
I can
So,
agree.
but that is his position group. He is a running back. So he's one of the, 4 guys that they're going to keep. So you got Genty and Laube. They're going to be kept. So now that's Sincere, Mostert, and Zamir White. Collier, you could throw him in there too. 4 guys for 2 spots.
Yeah.
I agree with Hank on Mostert, him being a veteran and him having the knack for being able to score the rock. They're going to need that. So that leaves Sincere and Collier and White. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm leaning towards see if we can stash Sincere away one more time on the practice squad, man, without an NFL team. So that, y'all know how the practice squad rules are, right? He's got to go on the roster if you get him. He's got to go on your 53.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a risk nobody putting him on their 53, and I'm gonna try to slide Sincere over to the practice squad and keep White.
Wait, you said you'll keep him?
Yeah, I'm keeping White on this. I'm going Genty, Mostert, White, Laube.
What you see that we don't? I mean, I know y'all. True, I salute y'all. Y'all watch it. Y'all to go. I've seen some games.
He had a bad year. He had a bad year, bro. Right? I'm not gonna flush the kid down the toilet because he had a bad year. I want to remember how we felt about him at the end of 23. Right?
Okay.
He's not our starting tailback. We're not. Those days are gone where we're relying on Zamir White to be our starting tailback. Okay, that's out the window.
Gotcha.
Last year he had a bad year, fumbles, couldn't get any yards, but he was running too tight. He had bulked up. He wasn't even really the same guy from the year before. So I'm willing to give the guy another shot. And I know he got hurt too, but he didn't get hurt in the first year. But Sincere has not been able to stay on the field, and this is his 3rd year too. So
gotcha.
It's a tough ass decision, bro. Don't get me wrong. I damn near want to keep Sincere, but I know if I put White on the practice squad, somebody will roster him. So yeah, I'm gonna. That would be my 4. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 guys on the team. We're gonna move to wide receiver.
It's gonna get interesting with the receivers, man.
I'll say Jacoby, Trey, Thornton Jr., Jack Beck. I'm keeping Cedric Jackson.
All right. Bachman, Best, Callaway,
I'm
Dorsett,
telling it's that last
Jackson
spot that
Jr., Cedric Jackson, Colin Johnson, Tommy Mellott, Jacoby Myers, Dante Thornton, and Trey Tucker. That's 11
It's,
dudes.
that's so many receivers, man. It's see, that's where it
So
get tough,
Jacoby,
man.
Dante, and Trey, right?
I think that last spot would come down to I said Jacoby, Trey, Dante, Jack Beck, Cedric Jackson, and for me that last spot would probably come down to it probably come down to Colin Johnson or it might be Bachman because the team seems to like him, but
Mhm.
maybe even Philip Dorsett possibly. You know,
You
I just
want,
I
you
would.
want, what about Colin Johnson?
That's why I said I think it
Yeah, you
comes
said
down to those three guys. I think you put Tommy Millard on the practice squad, um, and then maybe you can also put Bachman on the practice squad and maybe roster Colin Johnson.
see, this is tough for me and a little biased because I just wish Marquez would have got the shot that he was a good receiver at Tennessee, but he just never really had that chance. He's always hurt with the Saints. I don't see him making y'all roster either. I say Beck
I
can
mean,
make
he
it.
just got here, Coop. He just got
I know, but you still got so much talent though, Ragu. You know what I'm saying? You gonna
here.
be like, all right, you've been injury prone. Like we just said with Trey Hickerson. You gotta look at the Carfax with Marquez. That injury prone is just not gonna cut it with y'all. You know what I mean? So I'll be
Yeah.
like, you want me to practice squad to cut some of these young bucks to try to give you a shot, and you had your chance and opportunities. And
So,
like I said,
okay, so
I'm a Callaway guy. I loved him at Tennessee, and I wish he would have had a successful career. But I'm gonna just say,
so we
go ahead.
agree. So I think we all are saying Myers,
Mm-hmm.
Trey, Dante, and Best, right? Everybody agrees on that four, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right. So now
I don't
with two
know.
more
I don't know
guys,
about. I
I
don't
know
know about Trey.
Ant said Cedric Jackson and Colin Johnson and try to go ahead and practice squad Malott
Mm-hmm.
and Bachman. And what you say, Coop? The other two guys are who?
Practice squad for y'all. Practice squad.
No, it's gonna be six receivers. So
Oh,
we
six
said
receivers.
Jacoby, Trey, Dante, and Bash.
I'm gonna say yeah, definitely Cedric. I would love to get Cedric a
So
shot.
Jackson.
Cedric. Oh man, this is tough. This is tough. Yeah,
It
I
is,
say.
man. It is.
I mean, Philip, he a veteran, but yeah, you probably do need that veteran on the squad. Could go Philip.
Because he's gonna play a little special teams as well, or
Yeah,
set.
he could definitely play. But it's just like I said, y'all just got so much. Yeah,
He's
Ismail is a good receiver too. I mean, I definitely say, like I said, Marquez, I don't see him making the squad. I see him getting cut. But then, like I said, Johnson is going to be good too.
Mm.
See,
I got
Johnson was that receiver at Texas nobody paid attention to because of Bond and who's the other boy?
worthy right at first. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like yeah, they didn't get a chance to pay attention to Johnson.
Well, yeah, he was there before them too.
So I say Thornton, Beck, Jacoby, of course. Uh,
Tucker.
Johnson and Cedric.
Huh?
I
And
just
you know,
I just don't have faith in Trey. I just don't know what it is. I just don't have no faith in Trey Tucker. And I think he was one of the guys that we talked about that might get cut or practice squad. Trey. It's just the fact that, you drop so many passes. I mean, I know that's part of the game, but not like that when you had easy looks like that. You know?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, man? I think I'm a move on from Dorsett.
Move on from this. Yeah.
Outright release, fill up. Uh, try to practice squad Callaway, Keytron, Tommy Malott.
Yeah.
So now I got Jacoby Johnson, I got Cedric, I got Besh, Bachman with Taylor and Thornton. So that's 7.
You said touchdown, Tommy, with practice squad?
That's squad for him.
Correct. Okay.
So here's what I'm torn. This is what I'm thinking, Hank. That it's either Cedric or Bachman, bro.
If it's me, I'm keeping Shedrick.
Yeah, it's either Cedric or Bachman. Bachman is more possession,
Yeah.
but Cedric is a burner, man. You know what? I think somebody would roster Jackson before Bachman. So I'm gonna put him on the practice squad too. So yeah, my 2 would be Jackson and Johnson, along with Jacoby, Trey, Dante, and Besh. Yeah. Action Jackson. The nephew of Bo. We can't cut Bo's nephew. You know what I mean?
No. No. Uh-uh.
All right, how many TEs you keeping? And we know it's Bowers, and I guess we know it's Mayer. How many tight ends you keeping, huh?
I'd say 3. No, I
Who's the
probably could.
third guy? Ian Thomas, Justin Shorter, Carter Runyon, Albert
Oh,
O. I'm just calling him Albert O. And Kadir Ismail. Yeah, Ismail being the Rocket nephew.
I'd
oh,
say
Carter Runyon on your team?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brock's the obvious keep. I think Michael Mayer's kept as well. I think we keep 3 tight ends and you keep Ian Thomas and then, you know, try to keep Kadir Ismail on the practice squad and maybe even Carter Runyon as well. Try to stash those guys on your practice squad. Just for maybe if you trade Mayer for somebody like Tyreek Hill or something of that nature.
Yeah.
But I think you do keep Ian Thomas and Michael Mayer as your backups to Brock Bowers.
Yeah. So you say Thomas.
Yeah.
And then you cutting anybody? Or you trying to practice squad?
Um, I'll probably cut Albert O and try to keep Kadir Ismail and Carter Runyon on the practice squad.
Cut Shorter as well. Huh? Yeah, Shorter. Shorter's a Florida guy.
No. They have him listed as wide receiver and tight end sometimes, but I guess Shorter since he's a tight end, yeah. So I'd
Oh,
cut Shorter too.
You gonna cut the Florida guy?
Yeah. I
mm.
mean, once you get to the NFL, that don't mean shit to me.
Hey, you ain't lying.
That is cold.
You ain't
That is
lying,
cold,
bro.
boy. He like, I ain't got no sentimental value for you, man. Get your ass out of here.
Man,
I'm thinking
I need production.
it is a production-based business for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I've been impressed with Runyon, man.
But young
So
gun too.
here's where I'm at with this. I might cut Justin Shorter. Um, but this week right here, bro, I probably don't even let Brock and Mayer play. And we gonna have Albert O, Runyon, Shorter, and Thomas play for that last spot in this game, this preseason game. And
What
whoever flash or pop,
what about Kadir Ismail?
Yeah, I was about to say.
and Kadir,
Also,
right? I'm gonna let all them play this game. And whoever pops, bro, is gonna get that third slot. And then, so for Thomas, with him being an 8-year veteran,
yeah,
this is a job. This is his job. So what I mean is he ain't going to the practice squad.
yeah.
His actually the on the team or cut, right? So for him, it's on the team or cut. And for those young guys, and see Albert, oh, yeah, this is cut for you too, bro. This is make the team or cut for Albert. The good thing about Kadir, the good thing about Runyon, and even Shorter, they're younger guys. We can practice squad them. So Albert O and Thomas are playing for a job this coming weekend, and the youngsters are playing to see if they're gonna go to practice squad or stay on the team. So in my mind, the third tight end for the Raiders is still very much up in the air up until this last game.
Okay.
What you say, Coop? Did you have something on that, Coop?
Tight end room. Albert O has not been productive since Missouri days, bro. He gone. You didn't cut it with the Eagles, bro, and you not really cutting it here. You ain't cut it with the Colts. And I think he was on your enemy team for 1.2. I just remember that name. I think he was on the Broncos. He got drafted by the Broncos, and you just wasn't cutting it there either. So you've been cut by 3 different teams. Maybe, like you said, practice squad the young guns. Ian Thomas is a great blocker, so he could definitely come in when Mayer or somebody go down. Shorter, I just felt like, he's a Florida boy. I know Ant probably knows him. The Bills just didn't give him a chance, so I would definitely probably practice squad him too. Just my opinion on that.
Shorter.
Yeah, because like I said, Shorter. He's one of those blocking and good catching slot tight ends for real. If you just give him opportunity, but just keep him on the practice squad just in case. But like I said, with Albert O, you gotta go, bro. Like you just not have been productive since you got in the league, and this is going on your 5th year, 4th team.
You're gonna put Thomas on the roster, and you're gonna cut Albert O, and practice squad the youngsters.
Yeah, Carter is, even though he's from a small school, man, he could be a productive guy. I really feel like he can. And most of them guys who go to them quiet schools with like no TV attention is most
Yeah.
productive in the league. That's why I was like, when I heard Carter Rand, I was like, oh, he on the Raiders? I did not know that. So,
All right.
yeah, it's
That's
just
I'm leaning Thomas, but I'm like Pete Carroll. These young guys shouldn't be close to you, right? I mean,
exactly.
Bowers and Mayer are young guys, but they are, high draft picks. They was expected to be good.
Yeah.
But these other young guys, bro, Ishmael and Shorter and Runyon, you should have been able to separate yourself from these guys by now, Thomas, and he has not, because I've been watching him and he ain't really. And I heard in practice he didn't have a couple drop sessions in a few practices. So the fact that he ain't separated himself from the young guys yet, and we coming all the way down to the last preseason game, I need to see something from him this weekend, bro. I need to see something that makes me like, okay, all right, that's my guy. Otherwise, man, I might give one of these young guys a shot. I'm leaning towards giving Runyon or Ismail a shot.
Yeah, I would.
So, but I'm gonna cut Alberto, and if Thomas don't make it, I'm gonna cut him. And the young guys, we're gonna keep one of the young guys, and the other ones are gonna go to the practice squad. All right,
Yeah.
tackles. I guess you got to keep 4, right?
4 of them.
Bars with that, the lineman of the crew. But you say you need 4 tackles, right? Especially
Yes,
when you
sir.
just drafted or a young one. So run through it real quick. Some kid named Gottlieb, Gottlieb, man.
IADs
Yeah,
from Maryland.
yeah, from Maryland.
He a young
Parker,
squad too?
yeah.
Damn.
Parker Clements, rookie from Virginia Tech. DJ Glaze, Charles Grant, the rookie from William and Mary, they just drafted. Colton Miller, Thayer Mumford, and Dalton Wagner, second-year guy from Arkansas.
Yeah.
So we know Glaze and Miller, so that's not even play. I mean, yeah. Glaze and Miller. So this is kind of easy. It's got to be Mumford and Grant, right? I mean, they drafted the kid from William and Mary. They're going to give him a chance.
I think I'm biased because Mumford's old state kid, so I'm definitely gonna say Mumford's in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be Mumford and Grant that they
I
keep,
think, yeah.
with Miller and Glaze being the starters.
Yeah.
Because I feel like somebody just takes the young kid and rosters him just because if we tried to sneak Charles Grant onto the practice squad. So, yeah, okay, then what we going to do with these guys? Clements is a rookie, practice squad.
Mm,
Gottlieb only got 1 year experience, practice squad.
practice squad,
Practice
Gottlieb
squad.
and Wagner.
And Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parker Clements, you going to release it?
I probably let him walk.
All right, let's move on. This is an interesting position right here. This has been the position of the offseason, in my opinion, and that is offensive guard. What you think, Coop? 4 guards as well, Coop?
4 guards, big dog. Yeah.
That's a lot of guards. That's a lot of O-linemen. One of these motherfuckers got to play center backup too. So, okay, all right. So 4 guards, all right. So we know it's Parm. Parm is making the team.
Yeah.
JPJ is making the team.
Is Kappa
Meredith.
making the team?
Kappa?
Is Kappa making the team? He too injury prone.
Hey, that's a great question, bro.
He
Personally,
just,
if I had to make you asked me the question on this date right now.
yeah.
As of right now, no, he doesn't make this roster.
He just hurt too damn much.
If he balls out now, because he just came back to practice, he's been hurt right now. He just came back to practice yesterday.
Yeah.
So if he play in the game and
Mhm.
handles his business, I guess I'll keep him. But if he looks shitty, I'm getting rid of him. Man. I'm cutting him.
30-year-old guard, man. It's just...
So Rogers, right? The rookie is a for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You agree with that, Aaron?
Yes. Yeah. I think Caleb Rogers makes the team. But
So
I'm
now we
not
got
sure
one
about
more spot for Mafi, Kappa, and they got Jordan Meredith listed as guard, but we know that he's the center. So what we say? We still waiting on Kappa to show us something this week, or are we? Right now, if we doing it right now, Kappa's cut, in my opinion.
Kappa, yeah. I don't know. I would cut him.
Do
Like
you
and
keep?
always say though, and always say consistency and availability is key. Like, you know,
You gotta be available.
we ain't got time for nobody to be like, oh man, can't play you this week. Hurt, you know? So
Real.
I'm gonna keep the UCLA kid with ties to Chip Kelly, Antonio Maffi.
mm-hmm.
And then I'll keep one center, but technically I got two other centers in Parham and JPJ.
Yeah. Practice squad, Locky Tassi, and
Oh yeah, Aaron. Locky don't count against the Locky could be on the team and it don't even count against the roster.
Oh wow.
That's the foreign kid, the
yeah.
rugby kid. So we could actually keep him.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, so that's offense. So offense we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 guys.
I think you
On
need
offense.
you need two centers too.
No, we got two
You
because
got the two?
JPJ and Parham can play center.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Oh, then you might as well count
So what about
you might as well count Daniel Carlson and AJ Cole for punter and kicker.
oh okay.
Yeah, specialist.
So we
Oh,
had
and
26.
Bobenmoyer, right? The
Yeah,
long snapper.
for the long snapper. So we up to 27 players right now. So we got 26 more that we can keep on defense.
What's the punter name?
AJ Cole.
AJ. All right, so yeah, that's the specialist. So now we at 27.
Yeah. So we got 26 in total that we can keep on defense.
All right, let's start up front.
We doing defensive end.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The defensive ends are
I think
Andre Carter, Max Crosby, Jafari Harvey, Ja Joyner, Malcolm Kuntz, Ovi Ogahufo, Snowden, Tyree Wilson. 7.
I think you obvious starters are Max and Kuntz. Then you keep Tyree Wilson as a backup. I think you keep 4 in total. I think Snowden gets that last spot. And then you keep Ja Joyner on the practice squad. And maybe well, I think Carter would probably be cut, wouldn't he? Like he's
So you saying Max, Malcolm, Tyree, Snowden?
And you keep Ja Joyner on the practice squad. And I'm not sure if Carter can go on the practice squad or not, but maybe you think about that. But depending on, you probably want to keep a defensive tackle on the practice squad more so than him.
What that sound like, Coop?
Man. Definitely Max is a no-brainer. See, I see Swollen play at Virginia. Can he really hold his own? That's the real question.
I mean, he played pretty decent last year.
He played
I
decent
like
last year.
Yeah, when he
I
got
like
his opportunities, he
You like
wasn't
him?
absolutely
I
good,
just-
but he played pretty good.
I think he got a DUI suspension coming though, but I like him. He got a DUI right at the end of last season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Raj and them guys gonna have something to say about that
Right.
in the next few days here. But before the season starts, they're gonna say something.
And this is Carter's second year, right? With y'all?
I
Yeah,
believe
it is.
so.
Man, he way different from them Army days, bruh. I just don't know. So Carter could get cut. Carter could get cut. Um,
You don't even keep him on the practice squad.
Malcolm Tyree, and you. So who you did you say Snowden? Cool.
yeah, I'll keep Snowden.
All right. So we gonna cut Carter and practice squad the youngsters.
Yes. Yes, sir. I just don't see Tyree going nowhere or Coots going nowhere.
I
Those
think
are the
John Joyner's got a chance to be a good edge player in this league. I do. I agree with that though. I'm with y'all on that four.
so
D
you put
tackle.
Joyner on the practice squad too?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
put
John
Joyner.
for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
Ja can definitely be good. 'Cause he can be a
I'm
young
almost
hungry.
afraid somebody might roster job, but
Yeah, he's there. He could damn near make the team. I wouldn't be surprised if he made the team over
Yeah.
Snowden.
yeah,
But I just think that you keep 4 edges. I don't think you keep 5.
I don't think you keep 5 either.
Yeah.
D tackle. I
D
think you.
tackle. We had Tank Booker, Thomas Booker,
Oh, you got the Booker brothers over there?
Adam Beasy, Zach Carter, Keandre Coburn. That's the guy we got from Tennessee after we released Christian Wilkins. Leaky Fotu, Tonka Hemingway, Jonah Lualu, and Trevin Mae and JJ Pegues.
I think it started going to be Adam Butler and Jonah Lalu. Yeah,
So
Laulu. Laulu?
Adam,
Yeah, Laulu. Um,
Jonah,
and I think you keep Thomas Booker the fourth, keep JJ Pegues, you
Booker,
keep Tonka
4.
Hemingway, and then you keep Zach Carter.
Almost definitely keep JJ. Give him a shot. I know he's from Ole Miss, and I know, but I like JJ. He got some talent, man.
Oh, I don't care no more. Like I said, that kind of shit don't mean nothing to me.
he on the team. He on the Raiders now. Huh? I feel it.
Exactly.
I feel you. I never seen my high A though. Just to be honest with y'all, so I can't really give y'all something on him. I would definitely keep Tank. Tank gonna be young and hungry, man.
I think
Zach,
Tank is gonna get practice squad of him and
yeah,
Fotu.
Tank Booker gonna definitely get practice squad. Thomas, I'll keep Thomas. Zach is, I don't know.
I think he makes the team.
Zach gonna definitely make the team because he talented Florida boy. But like I said, I just don't know nothing about
So,
yeah, Mahai, I don't know nothing about him. The Jonah dude,
so
never
Tank,
seen him. Yeah, so these are like I said.
excuse me, Q. You said Adam Beasy, Jonah, Booker, and who?
Oh me? Oh, I said yeah. Definitely gonna Booker. Young Tank is definitely gonna be on the team.
What did
Probably like.
Hank say?
Oh my
I
fault.
said I said Thomas Booker, Zach Carter, Tonka Hemingway, JJ Pegues, Jonah and Adam are gonna make the team. I think Tank and Fotu are your practice squad guys we keep around Stash for a year and let them progress and then hopefully probably take over a couple positions next year.
So you keeping 5 of them on the roster.
Tonka Pegues. That's it. That's 6. Because I said Booker, Butler, Jonah, Carter, Hemingway, and Pegues.
6.
Yeah, so 6, yeah.
All right. Okay, cool.
Uh, Definitely keeping JJ and Tank on the practice squad. Thomas and Zach gonna definitely make the team. And honestly, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't know nothing about my
Baylor. Rookie from
and
Baylor.
yeah, I don't know nothing about him. I haven't seen Jonah or Lalu play either. I haven't really seen him play.
He's a star. He's gonna start.
He's saving to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, sweet.
He took Christian Wilkins' place.
Oh, he took Wilkins.
Yeah. He was backing him up before.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna give him a shot. Just put him in the mix then, huh? Sweet.
Yeah. For me, man, so you was you done, Coop? My bad.
Yeah. You good. You good, brother.
What was how many you keeping? 6?
Oh yeah, like I said, the two youngest on the practice squad for sure gonna go.
Who, Booker, Tank Booker, and JJ?
JJ. Yeah, I like JJ.
So you practice squad them?
I'm practice squading him, both of them.
All right.
And you said Jonah gonna start, right?
Yeah.
You said Thomas had that DUI? Or was that
No.
Zach?
Snowden.
That
Snowden had the DUI. Snowden.
Oh,
Yeah.
he might not even be on the squad. Think he could be cut? I don't know. You said that was like earlier this year, huh?
It was at the end of last season. But
Oh
they don't
yeah.
give you your issue until you go through court and all that. So
Okay.
he got the DUI. So they gotta address. Rod and them gonna holler at him in the next few days.
And I like Keandre, man. Texas killed it at Texas, though. And
But,
Fatu hurt too. That's an injury-prone defensive tackle too. So yeah, tackles is a crazy position. Pause.
y'all want to come back to tackles and see how many?
Oh no, I
This
gave
kind of
you
looks like it's gonna come down to how many spots are on the team left. I tell you what, I'm a table them. I got Ants picks though, but I'm a table them because I don't know. Here's my thing. I feel like we too light in the ass.
on the tackle
Adam
side.
Beasley at 301, Jonah at 289, Max at 255, and Malcolm at 243, bro. I'm not liking that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be lying to you if I told you I like that. So what I like about Coburn and what I like about Booker, and when I say Booker, I'm talking about Tank.
Yeah,
Um,
some big dudes.
yeah, bro, they are. Let me see.
Tank at like 350, I think.
Coburn is 332. They got Tank at 347
That was
and
close.
JJ at 325.
Some big dudes, man. You got to keep the big boys on there.
That's how I feel we need them.
Yeah.
But I do understand that they're not all the way developed yet. So, but we need that weight in there.
Yeah.
So look, for real, let's come back to them, bro. LBs. It should be pretty straightforward.
I don't know, because y'all got a pretty talented linebacker room, man. I was looking at the roster last night. Y'all got some hitter stuff.
So Roberts, White, and Pratt, and Adams, right? We know though they making it.
Devin
Right?
definitely is a keeper. Roberts, yeah, Pratt.
So E-Rob,
Y'all not
You don't
keeping
think?
Jalen though?
Nah, I don't think so. He was
Jalen
a
Smith
long
not gonna make it.
he was a
Pratt.
long shot to make the team from the get go, and I just think that he's just a step slow here and there. So I think it'll be the two young kids, Tommy Eichenberg and
Yeah, I was
Cody
about to say Tommy
Lindenberg.
Eichenberg gotta make that list somewhere.
And I think Cody Lindenberg also makes that list. I think that Tommy and Cody will benefit from learning from Pratt and Landon Roberts for a year or two. And then you
And
hope that they'll be able to take over within a year or two.
And here's what I'm glad
That's
you
your
said something
hope.
about size, Ragu. What's the y'all got a kid on there, Matt Jones, right?
Yeah,
229, he's small. He can't go cut into the
Yeah,
linebacker
I
position.
think he gets cut possibly. I mean,
Yeah,
you might practice squad him, but I think you practice squad maybe him and Gainer. I think
yeah.
because Gainer is talented. I do like Gainer, but I think that Barrett, Jalen Smith, and Gainer and Jones don't make the official 53-man roster. But I think that you call the squad Gainer and Matt Jones.
Yeah.
so Michael Barrett from Michigan, what you do with him?
I think you cut him and let him get claimed by somebody, let him go on about his way. I don't think he really fits the system that they want to run here in Vegas.
You know Jamal Adams is making the team, right? So
Yeah, I mean, I like what I've seen from him at linebacker. Like that's why I say if you put him in the box and tell him go get the football, he's absolutely phenomenal,
Mm,
and I think that he's played that role fairly well.
yeah.
so E-Rob, Pratt, White, Tommy, Cody, Jamal,
Hmm.
and we practice squadding Amari Gainer. We're gonna cut Michael Barrett, and we're gonna practice squad. We're gonna cut Jalen Smith.
Yeah, and try to practice squad Matt Jones.
Practice squad Matt Jones. That's a lot of linebackers, but we're gonna see. Okay.
I mean, because I think Tommy and Cody also are going to play quite a bit of special teams. You know,
Oh, you for darn for sure these linebackers is
so
playing special teams.
but
Hmm.
Okay. Moving through it. The corners. This is another interesting room. Name them all for you. Darnay Holmes, John Humphrey, Caillou Blue Kelly, Darian Porter, DeCamerion Richardson, Eric Stoltz, Greedy Vance, and Sam Webb.
yeah, uh, I think Eric Stokes and Porter are your starter. Which I was a little bit surprised. I heard Darian Porter's had a great camp and he's looked decent thus far. I think your backups are going
Kelly's
to
come
be
on strong in the last 2 weeks, they said.
yeah. DeCamerion Richardson, I think, makes the team as well as Darnay Holmes and Caillou Blue Kelly. I think you possibly, well, not possibly. I think that you put Greedy Vance and Sam Webb on the practice squad if you can, and cut
Webb, this
John.
will be Webb's fourth year on the, I mean, third year on the practice squad.
I get it, but then you cut John Humphrey and JT Woods. Maybe practice squad JT Woods, but more than likely cut and let them go on about their way. But I would definitely practice squad Greedy Vance. Um, Caillou Blue Kelly has he's had some decent practices as well. I think he'll benefit from a year of like actually playing and having experience getting out there on the field. So yeah, I would say Stokes, Porter, Richardson, Holmes, Blue Kelly. It's going to be your five corners.
Kelly, you said Stokes, DeCam, Porter, Holmes, and who?
Blue Kelly. How you, Blue Kelly?
All right. That's who I got too. So Greedy to the practice squad, Webb to the practice squad, and John Humphrey, 6'2", 193 out of USC, practice squad for him. I'm keeping all of them. But those are the five. Okay, so we got safeties left, and we didn't finish D tackles, and we at 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42,
I,
43, 44, 45, 46.
I thought we finished the tackles.
Nah, we tabled it. We going back to the
I
defensive tackle.
finished tackles. I kept 6 defensive tackles because
Oh, well, I
I
only
know
kept
I know
4.
how many positions I'm up to now. I have 48.
Yeah, I only got.
Okay, I
I
got
have
so
48.
46. You got 48, so you got 5 more in your mind, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm at
Mhm.
48 too, regular. That's what I'm saying. Like, cause the secondaries and stuff like that too. You only get like a couple of
we didn't
them.
we didn't go back. I mean, I didn't. I said I was gonna go back to D
Oh,
line.
okay, yeah, I got
I
you.
don't know who I'm gonna keep.
Facts,
All right,
facts.
safeties. They don't. I'm looking at the roster. They're not saying SS and FS. These are just safeties. All right. So, um, Chin, Hudson Clark, Terrell Edmonds, Thomas Harper, Lonnie Johnson Jr., who's hurt. He's
Mhm.
gone. He's gone for at least first 4 or 5 weeks. Uh, IPM, Isaiah Polamalu,
No
Chris
problem.
Smith second, Trey Taylor, and they have now moved JT Woods back to safety. He was playing corner.
Oh, okay.
So Woods,
Jamal,
Taylor, Smith, Polamalu, Johnson, Harper, Edmonds, Clark, and Chin.
Jamal Adams
Um,
ain't on your team no more?
Jamal Adams is a
he's a
linebacker.
linebacker. He
They
plays
moved him to
linebacker.
line.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Jeremy Chin, IPM. I think Lonnie Johnson Jr. makes the team even though he's been hurt.
He's gonna
Um,
be on IR. Yeah.
yeah, I think he'll. Oh, they said that he'll start the season on IR.
Yeah.
Okay. So does he technically count against the roster or
No.
no?
No. But when
Okay.
we activate him, somebody would have to be, put on the practice squad or released.
Okay. Um, I think Chris Smith the second makes the team, and then probably Thomas Harper. And while Lonnie Johnson Jr. is on the IR, I think it's Terrell Edmonds since he has that familiarity with uh Pete Carroll and everything like that. Or is that his brother? I think that's my bad. I'm tripping. I got the other twin mixed up. My bad. But I think because he's a veteran safety, that he'll be able to play as that fifth safety, and then you put Trey Taylor on the practice squad until Lonnie Johnson Jr. gets back, and then when Lonnie Johnson Jr. gets back, I think Terrell Edmonds gets cut. So and then that rounds out your 53-man roster with the 5 safeties.
What's the other fifth one? Because Johnson don't count. So
That's why I said Terrell Edmonds is your fifth safety. I said Thomas Harper. Thomas
oh,
Harper makes the team.
perfect.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. You that sound good? Cool to you? Or
That
what you
sounds
say?
good. That sounds good to me. Um, I
Because
don't know.
I mean,
Because I like JT Woods though. JT Woods is young.
yeah, I think he'll go on the practice squad.
JT going to
Uh,
practice squad.
I had him at the corner position at first, but I mean, with him having that versatility of playing corner and safety, I think they will keep him around and put him
Yeah.
on the practice squad for a year.
Chin is automatic. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Chin and Palomar are safety starters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Taylor don't really flash on defense. We'll see, I guess, in this game. But he's a really good special teams guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Trey was a special teams at Air Force, so he really.
And kickoff, he down there makes a tackle every time.
Yeah.
Edmonds, I don't feel like they traded for him because that was a trade, right? When they brought him in, did they trade somebody? No, they just they just signed him.
Yeah, they just signed him.
Um, you would think he's gonna make it, but he ain't really showed me nothing either. Um,
Wait, y'all signed him? I thought y'all drafted him last year.
no, Edmonds is an 8-year veteran from
No, I'm talking about Trey Taylor.
Yeah,
Taylor. Yeah, we
we
drafted him.
drafted him
Yeah,
last
Yeah, I
year.
was about to say Trey Taylor.
I'm leaning towards keeping him.
Yeah.
But Smith has also shown Smith has good awareness. He's not the
Yeah.
biggest dude, but he's a good football player. He thinks the game good really well. You could tell. So we know Chin and Palomar gonna start.
Yeah.
We need a. Do we need 5 of them? Do we need 5 of them? So Chin, IPM, Smith, and this is tough. Chin, IPM, Smith.
That's why I'm kind of glad I only got this job.
Can you imagine this shit, bro?
And then
This is
you gotta call people into
and
their
tell them
office.
that they cut. Yo,
Exactly.
hell no. I can't do that.
All right, so we gonna practice squad Clark. Lonnie is hurt. We're gonna practice squad. JT.
Mhm.
I'm torn, bro, between Harper and Taylor on which one of them to. It's that shit is a war for
I'm
me
keeping
right now.
Taylor because, like you said, on special
I'm
teams,
leaning towards Taylor, bro. I
I'm
am.
keeping
I am.
Taylor because on special teams, he an animal, bro.
I'm leaning towards Taylor, bro. So
And then on top of that, Taylor is one of them guys who can really like work their way up. Don't be surprised if he is in your starting lineup somewhere on
I'm a
defense.
I'm a practice squad Thomas Harper. Now, you guys have so your D tackles were Adam, Jonah, Booker the fourth, JJ,
Yeah, those are mine.
and who else? What's the other two?
For the tackle side, I
Yeah.
will
And you. And what was your
because you said Jonah's starting, right?
Yeah,
That was my fifth one.
I had Jonah, I had Adam as my starters. Then on the bench I had Zach Carter, Tonka Hemingway, JJ Pegues, and Thomas Booker the fourth. And I kept 6 tackles.
Hmm. Okay, I see where we diffuse that Ragu. Yeah, you got
So
6. I only had 5, and my bad. I think that's where the confusion was. I only had 5.
so you
I
kept
said I'm
the extra
keeping.
backer, or what do
I
you
kept
keep?
the extra linebacker.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because
what linebacker you
remember where
got?
I got confused. I think we did agree on the Adams. That's where I got confused at. I forgot we said Adams was going to be one of the backers. So
I
yeah,
kept
that's because I only kept 5 D tackles, and I said
because
like I said
we
JJ.
had 20 because after the offense we had 24 players, and then I named the 3
Gotcha.
special teams. So
That's
that
my
gave me
fault. Sorry.
27. I kept 6 defensive tackles,
Mhm.
6 linebackers, what was it? I think 5. Wait, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let me look at my list again. Hold on. My bad. Hold on, gentlemen.
No, you good. Yeah, because remember we said because
Yeah,
Ragu
6.
Rag.
Yeah, I kept 6.
Oh,
I kept 4. My bad. I kept 4
Oh,
edges,
yeah.
6 tackles, 6 linebackers, 5 corners, and 5 safeties.
Yeah, because I remember y'all had to tell me that Jonah was taking what's his name spot, and they gonna put him in the mix this year. Okay, that's
Yeah.
where I got confused.
Yeah.
Oof, my bad, my bad, my bad.
so you didn't have Adams as a linebacker? Who?
Because that's where I got confused. I was like, oh yeah, I did say he was a backer. That's my
Yeah,
fault.
he
Did
said he
you
was a
have him as a
linebacker.
linebacker, Ant? Because I think you
Yeah.
might be one over.
No, I had him as a linebacker. He's one of my linebackers. I had Landon Roberts, Jermaine Pratt, Devin White, Adams, uh, Lindenberg, and Eichenberg. That's 6 linebackers.
All right.
Yeah, I had White, Roberts, Pratt. I had Tommy, and then practice squad Lil Cody and Adams, and then I say cut Smith and Matt.
All right, so I got two more. Because I only
Yeah,
had Adam, Jonah, Booker the fourth, and JJ. I just got a problem with being too light down there, man, on them fourth and ones, you know, third and one, third and two, third and 1.5,
you're
goal
right.
line. Uh, but I realize they got to be productive though. They can't just be on the team because they big. So I'm taking Tank and Leaky. I'm a practice squad, Keandre. For me, it's out of Keandre and Leaky Folk too. I will be looking at them. That would be two guys I will be watching this week right here. But Hemingway to the practice squad, my A to the practice squad, and I'm keeping JJ. Already said him. So, you know, the four was Adam, Jonah, Thomas Booker, and JJ. And then I'm keeping Tank. And I'm keeping Keandre Coburn. I'm a cut Leaky photo.
You're not gonna practice squad him?
I mean, he's a 6-year dude. I don't think you get to go there after that, do you?
Fair enough.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just stayed hurt too much too. That's why I cut him.
I don't know. Them two, that's up in the air right now for this last week. But that's it. I'm keeping 6 D tackles too. All right, man. So all the other dudes is on the practice squad. We got 16 slots over there. Joyner, I said I'm keeping Trey Taylor. So Harper, Malott, Ismail, McCormick. I'll say Jackson. Y'all roster Jackson. Callaway, Miller, Clements, Hufford, Harvey, Clark, Humphrey, Keytron Jackson, and Gottlieb, I Daisy. Practice squad.
Sounds like a roster to me.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Sound like some talented players that y'all can just call up and be like, look, need y'all.
And then
Mm-hmm.
with a side of uh Tyreek and Trey.
Mm-hmm.
If if it if it is to be. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Thank God I'm not the one who has to call players.
Man,
makes me glad I'm a chef. So yeah,
you gotta call these
makes me.
dudes in and look at them
Yeah,
across the desk and tell them to.
be like, look, man, you ain't even make it, bro. I'm sorry, I couldn't do that.
I
Some of
definitely,
them, you give them some dreams, but
players
you're
would
not.
definitely be talking shit about me, bro. Because I'd send the intern down there with an envelope. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm already going out the office, nigga. I'm going at the crib.
He's so
That's
stupid. Hey,
that's why I
I
said I ain't gonna lie. I know hey, he ain't shit. He a piece of
right.
fucking shit. And I'd be like, I'll be in interviews. Yep, I know. I know.
Like, guess how this motherfucker cut me, man?
Mm-hmm.
He sent the female intern down there.
I would too, though, Ragu. I seen it done in college to where you be like,
Nah,
the
it's
kid
tough. That's
is,
the toughest part of the
yeah,
whole thing, man. Yeah.
Nah, but nah, for real. I do
I
have
couldn't do it.
like it's a tough job because there's only 53 slots. Everybody wants one of those slots, and it it just sucks. It sucks to
Right.
go have to go tell somebody, hey, bro, nah, not this time.
You're right.
Yeah. Hey, but I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Great
Oh
show.
man, no
We
problem.
knocked that shit out.
Let me go. I gotta go do some grocery shopping, gentlemen.
Yeah, that shit you was talking about, the food, got my stomach over here growling. I'm surprised that shit didn't growl during the show.
My bad,
No, you
man.
cool. I was just like, I'm rich fuck too, man. But
Yeah.
it's it's interesting to really like talk about other teams besides like the Steelers and stuff. This is why I enjoy talking with y'all, and low key love the Raiders. I do hope for the best for y'all every year. It's not just because of who I know, it's because
I just need
I'm
one.
a football guy. I'm a
I
football
just
guy.
need to see one
Yeah.
time, just one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing every single one of my other teams do it at least one time.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
one time.
I believe we headed in the right direction.
I hope so.
It'll be an
Hey,
improvement, but
with the with the
it's tough to
signing
win in this league.
the signing of the GOAT, man, y'all good. Y'all on your way.
Man, he should have been up in there when he signed for the Bucks, man. They should have hey, send Carr up on his way. Tom Brady coming through. Fuck you mean? I don't give a fuck about no tuck rule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But hey, that's in a different
Yeah.
alternate
Yeah, that's
Houston.
water
universe.
under the bridge at this point.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
hopefully Pete can right the ship. I mean, we've seen him do it at USC. He's done it with the Seahawks. And he can't stand John Harbaugh. So I think that really gets his blood boiling and gets him awake in the morning to just say, you know what, I want to fuck his day up and just fuck his year up and
And
go out there.
week two, they're gonna get right to it as well.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I already know. I know he gonna be shaking it.
Yeah,
You son of a bitch. Yeah,
yeah.
how
Hmm.
you fucking doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Best believe the NFL did that. Well, we already know that the schedule makers in the NFL are the guys.
Yeah,
But
Shout out to him, man. The schedule makers
they
is
got right to it. They didn't waste no time getting that Charger Raider game in there, man. The what's your
absolutely.
deal game. That's the what's your deal
Yeah.
game. If you know, you know.
So yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold the people. Great show.
Oh my
Look
God.
forward. Two superstars, man. My main man, Marv, the chef, and then we got Raider Ant, man, the expert back in the fold.
no. It's Ant Spy Tech. Hey, I'm sorry, that shit is so dope, man. I'm telling y'all.
Young Ant
Uh,
Spot back in the fold.
hey, tell
Glad
that
to
boy
have him, man.
John to give me an advisor role.
The
All I
people been
need
looking
is
for you, man.
a
So
smooth
good to see you back on and have
75K
your
a
opinion.
year. All I
Yes.
need is a smooth 75K a year for an advisor role, John. So just give me a call, man.
Yeah, sounds good, man. We can
No.
squeeze out 100 for you.
Yeah,
Pause.
that's what I'm saying, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed
I don't
myself. I
hold the
love
people though,
talking
man.
with y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
We'll holler at y'all next week after see how this 53-man roster shook out, how right we were.
Yes,
Usually
sir.
me and Ant pretty much
When do they
nailed it.
play? They play Saturday. What day we playing this week?
I think
The
it's
last
I think
preseason
Saturday.
game.
Yeah,
Saturday. Yeah.
yeah. I think it's Saturday. Arizona.
Okay.
And
Yep. You gentlemen, all right. Saturday, 7 p.m.
sir.
Pacific Standard Time. Wow.
Yes, sir.
So 10 o'clock for you East Coasters.
Man, that's late. It's late night for y'all.
I'll be up. That's all good. It ain't never too late for no football.
It's Saturday
Right.
night. They'll be all right, man.
It ain't never too late for football.
It's
It
Saturday
definitely
night.
is never too late for some foot. You're right.
Never too late
Man,
for some
that's
foot.
why they need to stop all this realignment shit and bring back Pac-12 after dark, nigga. That's what we
Facts.
really need, man. The
Man.
people fiend for falling asleep with a beer in their hand during triple OT at 3 a.m. in the morning on the East Coast, man. Come on.
Right.
Come
Man.
on now.
Man, that's the life right there.
That's
As a West
beautiful,
Coaster, I don't know nothing about that.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. You talking about? I'm talking about my mama telling my dad, "Let's go." And it's 2 o'clock in the morning because we down the street at my uncle's house still watching the game.
I love that. I love that shit. I'm sorry. Go home if you want to, not me. Yo, man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Of course, of course. Thank
All
you,
right,
Raider
so,
Ragu.
we'll be here to break down the season for y'all, man. So, like I always say, man, just win, baby. Peace.